Welcome to the Smartsparemote Jandy 8 setup video. Before you install the Smartsparemote card, you have to configure the Jandy to support the SPA link, given that the Smartsparemote emulates a SPA link. We'll take you through the steps now of how to configure that using the all-in-one console. First, we're going to press the menu button to get started. Look for the display. We're going to page forward to the system setup.
Remember the buttons you press when setting up SPA Link, because those buttons will correspond to how you set up the Alexa app later.
Now we're on system setup. We hit enter and we page forward till we find SPA Link. I set it for one SPA link, and since we emulate SPA link number 1, that's how you should be setting your system up. Then the system will start asking for the buttons 1 through 8, and as it asks for the buttons, you simply select the button on your Aqualink keypad to the corresponding feature that you want for the associated button.
The Alexa app discovery will default to buttons 1 through 8 being pool pump, spa pump, auxiliary 1 through 6. That's probably not how your system is really set up, so you will need to map and change in the Alexa app. We will show you that later. For example, when I press button 7, it's really pool heater, and button 8 is really spa heater. So remember these buttons, you will use them later.
Now that we've selected buttons 1 through 8, the keypad will read back to you what you've selected. Detailed instructions can be found in the supplied manual, including the One Touch, where the setup is very similar. The next step is to install the card inside the Aqualink Power Center. First, start by opening the Aqualink door. You'll see a panel that covers the supply. You'll need to remove that panel in order to begin the installation. You'll notice 3 areas to connect the wires: red, black, and green. We're going to concentrate on the red connector, which is where the Smartsparemote Jandy 8 is connected. This red connector is where the One Touch or all-in-one keypad is also connected. Your Smartsparemote Jandy 8 will connect into the exact same holes. It's recommended that you place the Smartsparemote card in the far left-hand side of the power center. Using the double-sided tape supplied, attach it to the card and then attach the card to the left-hand side of the power center. Once you've completed the install, you can drill a hole in the side of the power center, and this is a good location to mount the supplied antenna. The Smartsparemote wires are inserted in positions 1 through 4, along with the existing wires from your keypad. If the card is installed, you power up the Jandy. You should see the LED light in the top right-hand corner. You'll also see the light flashing on the top chip. This indicates that the Smartsparemote is communicating with the Jandy. Press the reset button on the bottom right-hand chip. Go to the settings on your mobile phone. Click Wi-Fi on your settings. This will take you to the screen scanning for SSID, and within a few seconds you should see Pull Timer SSID pop up on your screen. Select Pull Timer. It will bring up the menu to configure the chip for your Wi-Fi. You simply press Configure Wi-Fi. You should see your Wi-Fi ID pop up. Mine is Gym Wi-Fi and it shows 100%. Anything less than 70% could be an issue, and you may need to move your router closer to your Jandy. Now you're going to type in your password after you've selected your SSID. And this is going to connect your blue chip now to the internet. Simply exit this screen once you've completed it and go back and look at the chip. you should see a blue light. That blue light indicates it's now connected to your home SSID and is communicating with the back-end Alexa server. If the blue light goes out, it indicates it's lost connection to the internet. The system will try to recycle and automatically connect within about 4 or 5 minutes. Otherwise, you can press the reset button and force it to reconnect. The last step now is to configure the Alexa app. If you don't have the app, you'll need to download it from the App Store and register with Amazon, all of which is free. Select the Alexa icon. Up will come Amazon Alexa application, and now you can begin configuring. Select More in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Now select Skills. Once you bring up Skills, you're going to want to do a search. You'll hit the magnifying glass in the top right-hand corner, and then you type in Smart Spa Remote, 3 words, and then you'll hit the search on your keyboard. It'll search and we'll find Smart Spa Remote. Select Smart Spa Remote and then click Enable to Use. Next, it will pop up your login. Now you'll enter the credentials that came with your card that were on the label attached to the card. And generally they're Smart 8X and then some numbers at Smart Spa Remote. So you'll go ahead and type that in. After you type that in, you're going to then type in the password, which will also be attached to your card. Be careful to type these in. They're all lowercase and they are specific to your card. Once you type in the password, you press sign in and Alexa will begin the discovery process. After you type in the password, you should get the message from Smart Spa Remote that the account has been linked. Then you're going to press the Discover at the bottom of the screen. Once the Discover is complete, you'll get a message on the screen that says Devices Discovered. Simply press View, and now you can see the new 9 devices have been discovered, from water, pool pump, spa pump, all the way to auxiliary. I'm going to select spa pump. You see the power is off. I can press the button to now turn the power on. Now I need to edit the Alexa app, change the mapping so they correspond with how I configured Spa Link on the Jandy Power Center. Alexa discovers Auxiliary 5, but Auxiliary 5 is really my pool heater. So I'm going to change Auxiliary 5 in the Alexa app to pool heater so that matches up exactly with how my Jandy Power Center is configured. Now I can go back to the pool button and turn the pool heater on. I also need to reconfigure Auxiliary 6 as Alexa discovered it, because Auxiliary 6 was really defined on my Spa Link as Spa Heater. So I'll edit this name, Auxiliary 6, change it to Spa Heater, and then the Alexa app and the Jandy Power Center will match. In order for the Jandy to show an accurate thermostat and temperature setting, I need to turn the water thermostat on. If it was already on, just turn it off and then back on. This will ensure that the Jandy provides thermostat settings. When I select water, it will initially show an odd number like 1 for thermostat and 1 for temperature. Don't be alarmed to that, because it generally takes a few minutes for it to show the accurate setting. After a few minutes has passed, I can ask Alexa to change the thermostat setting by going to the home screen.
Set the water thermostat to 102.
Water is set to 102.
Now I'll select the thermostat, I'll select water, and I can see that 102 is now the thermostat setting. In the bottom right, I can see the current temperature.
If you get along waiting for Smart Spa Remote, or you see server is unresponsive, it means your card has lost connection to the internet. If this happens often, you may need to move your router closer to your Jandy Power Center. For any issues or questions, please contact us at support@smartsparemote.com.